Hello, good morning, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our English class, everyone. How are you doing? I hope that everyone doing very good, Alhamdulillah. So all of you had the breakfast? So today I'm going to show you something interesting. Okay, please watch the picture. Can you identify who is this? Anyone? Can you identify this lady? Okay, what do you know about her? What you know about this wonderful woman? Can you please tell me? Yes, you're right. This Kalpana Chawla. Yes, correct answer. So here a video about Kalpana Chawla. All of you please listen carefully.
Indian-American woman in space. Adapted from Span. January, February 1998. Kalpana Chawla said that she never dreamed as a child in Karnal that she would cross the frontiers of space. It was enough that her parents allowed her to attend engineering college after she graduated from Tagore School. After a Bachelor of Science degree in aeronautical engineering, against great opposition from her father, she went for a master's degree to the United States of America. She later earned her PhD in aerospace engineering. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian-American woman astronaut to blast off from the launch pad at Cape Canaveral, Florida, and participate in a successful mission in space. Her family from India cheered along with staff at the Kennedy Space Center as they watched the Columbia lift off. Kalpana was born in Karnal, Haryana, but was a naturalized US citizen, married to flight instructor Jean-Pierre Harrison. Besides being an astronaut, she was licensed to fly single and multi-engine land airplanes, single-engine seaplanes and gliders. She was also a certified flight instructor. After qualifying as a pilot, Kalpana began to consider another challenge, applying to NASA's Space Shuttle program. She was first hired as a research scientist at NASA. In 1994, she was selected by NASA for training as an astronaut. When asked what it was like being a woman in her field, she replied, "I really never ever thought, while pursuing my studies or doing anything else, that I was a woman or a person from a small city or a different country. I pretty much had my dreams like anyone else, and I followed them. And people who were around me, fortunately, always encouraged me and said, 'If that's what you want to do, carry on.'" Kalpana's first space mission in the Space Shuttle Columbia was 15 days, 16 hours, and 34 minutes long. During this time, she went around the Earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million kilometers. The crew included a Japanese and a Ukrainian astronaut. The crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space, and tests for making stronger metals and faster computer chips, all for a price tag of about $56 million.
Yes, she's a evergreen memorable person for the entire world, not only for Indians but also for the entire world. Okay. So here you already got an idea about Kalpana Chawla. So in the lesson 4 we're going to discuss about Kalpana Chawla, the new chapter, an Indian American woman in space. Kalpana Chawla, an Indian American woman in space. Kalpana Chawla. Okay, everyone, look at the textbook. In 1997, an Indian American, Kalpana Chawla, was a part of the international crew aboard the US Space Shuttle Columbia. Became the first woman became the first woman born in India to go into space. Sadly, the second mission in Columbia ended in a tragedy. Okay, here Columbia is the name of the rocket. Okay, that they use it to travel the space, so that become a tragedy, an accident. So here a news report, a tragedy in space, US space shuttle Columbia breaks into flames. So it's a news report about that particular accident happened in space. Okay. In an unprecedented space tragedy, US Space Shuttle Columbia, carrying in Indian-born American astronaut Kalpana Chawla and 6 others, broke apart in flame as streaked over Texas towards its landing strip on Saturday, 1st February 2003, killing all 7 on board. The shuttle lost contact with NASA at about 9 a.m. As it came in for landing, it was flying at an altitude of over 2 lakh feet and traveling at over 20,000 kilometers per hour when ground control lost contact with the shuttle. Columbia had lifted off in 16 January 2003 from the Kennedy Space Center, Florida. It had stayed in orbit for 60 days and the 7 member crew conducted 18 experiments before it began to downward journey, which ended in tragedy. This was Columbia's 28th space flight and the shuttle was said to be good for 100 flights. Dear students, it's a news report about Kalpana Chawla's death. So I hope that you understood this. So we're gonna continue the chapter. It's an introduction. So they start the chapter by using the news report. So paragraph 1, Kalpana Chawla said that she never dreamed as a child in Karnal that she would cross the frontiers of space. It was enough that her parents allowed her to attend engineering college after she graduated from Tagore School. Kalpana Chawla, it's a normal girl. She born and brought up in a normal village in India. So she never dreamed about to reach in space. But what happened? Destiny changed everything. She became the world-renowned person. After a Bachelor of Science degree in Aeronautical Engineering, against great opposition from her father, she went for the master degree to the United States of America. She later earned her PhD in Aerospace Engineering. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian American woman astronaut to blast off from the launch pad of Cape Canaveral, Florida, and participated in the successful mission in space. Her family from India cheered along with staff and the Kennedy Space Center as they watched the Columbia lift off. Kalpana Chawla's hard work and dedication made her to achieve her dreams and that create a path for her success. So here she's an inspiration for everyone. Here in this paragraph we discussed that Kalpana Chawla and her few friends traveled to space in this rocket. Okay, this rocket called Columbia. That's the name of the rocket. As a young woman, she achieved a lot of things only because of her hard work and dedication. But what happened? That a big tragedy happened in her life. So these are the paragraphs that we discussed today. You do one thing, your homework is to find out a small description about Kalpana Chawla. Okay, in this session, you have 2 activities. First one, write a small paragraph about Kalpana Chawla. Only 5 sentences. Okay, next activity 2, find difficult words and its meaning from the chapter. Before the live session, everyone read the paragraphs and find out the difficult words. Definitely, I will explain the paragraph line by line during the live session. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.